Ever wondered if studying could be easier, faster, and less painful? Imagine transforming those hours of confusion into moments of clarity and accomplishment. Whether you're battling to condense lecture notes, mastering differential equations, or just need help organizing your study schedule, ChatGPT is like having a personal tutor, without the awkwardness of asking the same question 5 times. Let's dive in and see how ChatGPT can make learning not just effective, but maybe even fun. Summarizing lectures efficiently. After a lecture, trying to extract the essential points can feel like hunting for a needle in a haystack. One way ChatGPT can lighten the load is by summarizing the key points from complex topics. For example, let's say you've just attended a class on the anthropology of religion. Instead of reviewing pages and pages of notes, you can simply ask ChatGPT, "I just had a class about the anthropology of religion. This is the script of the class. Can you summarize the key points and conclusions?" Within seconds, ChatGPT outlines the crucial concepts, like the meaning of ritual and symbolism, how these aspects influence societies, and how religious practices shift over time. By giving a concise recap, it saves time, allowing for quicker review and better retention of the main ideas. Breaking down complex concepts. Next, imagine you're struggling with understanding something like differential equations. Rather than pulling out your hair or drowning in YouTube tutorials, ChatGPT becomes a personalized math tutor. Simply ask, "You are a math teacher with 30 years of experience. I'm struggling to understand differential equations. Can you explain it in simple terms and give me a few practice problems?" In response, ChatGPT offers a crystal-clear explanation, simplifying the basic concept of differential equations and even throwing in practice problems to help reinforce learning. No more staring at equations in despair. Flashcard Magic for memory recall. When it comes to cramming for an exam, creating flashcards can be both time-consuming and tedious. ChatGPT makes this process a breeze. Suppose you're studying cell biology and need help with active recall. Just type, "Can you create flashcard questions from my notes on cell biology?" In seconds, ChatGPT will generate 20 essential flashcard questions, such as, "What is the function of the nucleus?" or "Describe the stages of cell division." This allows you to focus more on the material and less on the logistics of making the cards. Essay feedback for perfection. Writing an essay. It's a nerve-wracking process, especially when trying to nail structure, clarity, and argument strength. That's where ChatGPT comes in handy as a writing assistant. Imagine you're writing an essay on artificial intelligence and need someone to review it. All you need to do is ask, "I'm writing an essay on the ethical implications of artificial intelligence. Can you review it and suggest areas for improvement?" ChatGPT will meticulously review your essay, pointing out areas where arguments could be more compelling, transitions could be smoother, and evidence could be more robust. You get the benefits of professional critique without the judgmental red ink. Sharpening critical thinking skills with Socratic Dialogue. Sometimes, understanding a topic is more about asking the right questions than finding answers. That's where the Socratic method comes into play. Let's say you believe in the free market as the best way to distribute resources. You might ask ChatGPT, "I believe that the free market is the best way to distribute resources. Can you use the Socratic method to challenge this idea?" ChatGPT will respond with probing questions such as, "Do free markets always lead to fair outcomes?" Or, "How does the free market handle essential goods like healthcare?" This kind of back and forth helps refine your thinking, enabling you to see your argument from different angles, making you more well-rounded in your understanding. Homework feedback for improved performance. Ever submit homework and immediately think, "Did I do that right?" With ChatGPT, second-guessing is a thing of the past. Upload homework, like a physics problem on Newton's laws of motion, and ask for feedback. "Here's my physics homework on Newton's laws of motion. Can you review it and explain where I went wrong?" ChatGPT will provide detailed feedback, explaining where mistakes were made and how to correct them. It's like having a teacher who doesn't mind going over the same problem 5 times, without ever showing frustration. Visual learning with mind maps. For those who think visually, mind maps can be an excellent tool for connecting concepts. Let's say you're studying the Industrial Revolution. Rather than creating a list of causes and effects, why not let ChatGPT craft a mind map? Create a mind map for the causes and effects of the Industrial Revolution. Within moments, ChatGPT lays out a neat visual framework. It organizes the major causes, like technological advancements, and the resulting effects, like urbanization and labor reform, in an easy-to-follow structure. It's perfect for anyone who learns better with visual aids. Creating fill-in-the-blank questions. Active learning is a fantastic way to reinforce key concepts, and one method is through fill-in-the-blank questions. After a chemistry class on chemical bonding, simply ask, "Can you create fill-in-the-blank questions based on my chemistry notes on chemical bonding?" ChatGPT generates targeted questions, helping reinforce understanding by encouraging active engagement with the material. Instead of passively rereading notes, students are quizzed in a way that strengthens memory retention. By now, it's easy to see how ChatGPT makes learning more efficient. But let's not forget the real kicker. ChatGPT doesn't procrastinate. No more one more YouTube video or "I'll study after this snack." Unlike us humans, ChatGPT won't decide it's time to binge watch a series when it should be focused on helping with history review. ChatGPT doesn't get tired, doesn't make excuses, and certainly doesn't decide to take a 2-hour break after 15 minutes of work. It's a relentless study partner. Sure, that might seem intimidating, but remember, you're the one in control. So take advantage of this limitless resource that's ready whenever you are. Focusing on what matters with the Pareto principle. When preparing for exams, it's not about knowing everything, but about knowing the most important things. ChatGPT helps pinpoint the 20% of content that will lead to 80% of success. Suppose you're studying for a history exam and want to focus on the most critical areas. Ask, "I'm studying for a history exam. Can you help me focus on the most important 20% of the content?" ChatGPT will quickly summarize the most significant events, figures, and concepts, allowing you to focus your time and energy on what's most likely to show up on the exam. It's a masterclass in efficiency, planning a study schedule with tailored resources. Finally, organization is key. With exams approaching, having a structured study schedule is crucial. Suppose there's only 5 hours a week to study for a biology exam. ChatGPT can create a detailed 3-week study plan, incorporating additional resources like videos and podcasts. The prompt might look like, "I have 5 hours a week to study for my biology exam. Can you create a 3-week study schedule?" And suggest resources like podcasts and videos to supplement my reading. This custom plan breaks down the exact topics to study each week, while also providing engaging resources tailored to different learning styles. By following this strategy, every hour spent studying is as productive as possible. There's no denying it, ChatGPT is a powerhouse for academic success. It simplifies studying, sharpens critical thinking, and helps manage time efficiently. Whether it's reviewing essays, organizing study schedules, or breaking down tough concepts, ChatGPT is the ultimate study partner. If these tips have been helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. With ChatGPT by your side, academic life becomes a lot more manageable, maybe even enjoyable.